wisdom. What's the thing called you do on Sky? It's Whittam's wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whittam's words of wisdom.
I'll give you some words of wisdom.
But it's been fucking dark the whole way here. It's literally just got light and it's 10 to 8, so we couldn't really do much video in the dark, but we're literally nearly at the track now. We're at Anglesey, so we've probably been driving 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, and it's not, I don't know if you can see, it's pretty dark out there. So yeah, it's not looking too clever for the weather, but we'll see what it's like when we get there.
This place, you know what this little area was it was some kind of military installation, like, I think...
What, like a military base?
Yeah, what they were doing, I think it was a range, a bombing range where they were practicing to use...
Like getting off a ship bomber or something?
Yeah, I think it was like... I think this area was a bombing range where they used to look after aeroplanes that come out of, you know, like airfields over there.
Yeah.
And when...
But you'd think with them other airfields being that close, there'd be no real need for it, wouldn't you?
That's what it was.
Here we have a COVID.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
All right, thank you.
Good. Could you both have a read of that for me, please?
I can confirm.
You're good?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I agree.
Excellent. Okay, what name is it, please?
You've got James Whittam and Lee Johnston.
You.
Yeah.
Oh, you can enjoy your day.
Thank you. Should we put like a hazard?
Straight on Pornhub.
Should we drink here? Are we allowed to put Whittam's white fronts on this vlog?
Mature male.
We'll put a hazard like a sign on, you know, when she's editing it out.
See what I'm gonna fucking do?
Never mind COVID, imagine having to breathe in the air that's coming out of this. Jim is just doing a bit of a briefing. You'll see the group of people or whatever. I'll just give you a bit of an idea of what gets said.
It was like, oh, morning.
Alright. So now we'll have a little bit of a, just had the first session, so you get sighting laps, 2 sighting laps, come back in the pit lane and then straight out into your session, so you're not really wasting time putting leathers on and off and stuff like that there. So we're just about to assemble people for briefing. Obviously with COVID and stuff we have to do it outside now. We normally used to do it in the garages and stuff, but you'll see a group of people and James will start talking, and then maybe after the first few sessions we'll break it down and split them up a bit more, but this will be like more of a general sort of briefing.
Until you learn where you're going. So for those that haven't been here before, or especially those that haven't been on track before, look forward, do some laps, at least another 1 session, maybe 2, and just get used to where you're going. For the rest of you, already good man on Giant Tiger.
Just cut James off there because he was on one of his tangents, but yeah, that's literally the first sort of little taste of a briefing and such like. But obviously because the ground is, well, you can see it's wet, do you know what I mean, and for first time track day people it's not ideal that you start forcing them into doing certain things. So like James said, we'll probably give them the first few sessions just to relax and then build into it, and then probably by dinner time it should get dry, and then we can actually do a bit more teaching and stuff and see how we go. All right. Gonna do a bit of a lowdown on as in what I'm sorry, I'm camera shy. As in what happens at these days, Taylor. Oh, is the lighting bad?
Yeah, you're looking straight into the sun.
Hold on.
What happens on these days is generally just sit and drink tea.
Whoa.
No, I'm joking. We get here in the morning, first thing, and
First thing. That's not right.
Right, I must have missed you there.
5:30, 6, I'm at the
Track
track.
of 10.
Taylor is renowned for not being on time.
Then once I've seen that everyone's come through the gate, they're really nice and early, we take everyone out and then we have about 5 or 6 sessions during the day. And yeah, just instruct people as the day goes on. Hopefully they learn something.
You were just talking about one of the people in your group was what?
Impressive would be the word. Dangerous would be another word. And it's things like that we try and iron out during the day for people, and hopefully they have a safe and enjoyable day and no one crashes. Not on my watch. Might have been.
Has Taylor ever crashed one of your bikes, James?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember he was at Mallory Park and I was sat in the garage and he comes in and said, oh, I've just damaged one of your bikes. So I went, looks alright. He goes, not on the other side of it.
I was just keen.
No, you were trying to be a rock star, flicked the stand down, jumped off.
It was like
Oh, no, I did that as well.
Yeah, it was like a MotoGP pit lane swap, except there was no mechanic to catch the bike.
I know.
you doing, Taylor?
That helmet camera angle's a good angle. Oh, what? You're recording me?
Oh yeah, because it gets the dash and all in, doesn't it?
You only missed voice call. What's she want?
If you want to check out my channel, it's Taylor McKenzie. Just
What's it called?
Channel within this room.
Because it's James' channel.
James hasn't found YouTube yet.
He's got a fax machine though.
Yeah.
Alright, baby, you're alright.
So
Right,
not only did Taylor turn up late, he's fucking off early. Why are you only doing half a day or half a shift?
Oh, the money on. Really need to do more than half a day.
Fucking hell, look at that windmill going. I don't know if you can see it in the back there. Oh, that's a nice kit bag you've got there, Taylor. For anybody that doesn't know, Taylor is a factory. Oh shit! Taylor is a factory Smitty rider. That used to be a RST rider, but he's still got a nice little kit bag. Oh, that's a fancy motor. Oh, I remember the days of being a factory rider. Most people go to a James Whittam track day and think James Whittam runs the track day, but that is not actually the case, is it, Paul?
No, I'm the brains behind the operation. It's my concept.
On a like a percentage scale, how much does Whittam actually do?
He turns up on the days and does the coaching like everybody else, like all the other coaches.
So he's actually a coach and he's not actually James Whittam track days.
Yeah. So I run the website, I sort the bookings, I run the bank account. He has no clue. He hasn't got a clue how much money we've got in the bank. I keep saying to him, if I get killed or something happens, he's knackered because he won't have any access.
Oh, here he comes.
He won't have any access to the bank account.
Would you like to put your 10 pence worth in? We're just like we're explaining the business profile of James Whittam track days and what you do as to what Drinky does.
Now let Drinky explain that one.
Oh.
I've already explained it.
So basically what Drinky said is that James is the poster boy of this enterprise and he does absolutely nothing. But he's good fun, bless him.
But it won't work. It won't work without either partner. Because it won't work out without James's celebrity and status and popularity amongst the paddock. To be able to
He's a man of the people.
Coaches like you, and it wouldn't work if James had to do the admin.
It wouldn't work. So that's us finished for the James Whittam Track Day School. I've actually put a thing on my Instagram saying about, for people to ask some questions and stuff. So probably on the drive home, it's probably like 2.5 hours or whatever to get back to Huddersfield. I'll try and answer some of them questions and stuff. Yeah, so people have chucked in quite a few questions and stuff. Some of them are a bit rude, so obviously I'll not be answering them. But I'll try and answer the most sensible ones and chuck them on the end of the video just for a bit of interest. What were you saying?
Self-explanatory, I think.
Oh my word. This is James Whittam making the world a better place since, oh, God knows what. Bless him. His heart's in the right place.
We're doing something in my old bikes and what shit we get up to an airfield, that'd go down well.
I can ask a question. So, would people like to see
what the fucking what the shit goes on up
at your house? Yeah, you could put like a bleeper system on, so every time we swear. That would, I'll put a subtitles box in. We'd have to set you up a channel and stuff. I'll come up and do a video of at your house with you. That'll be alright. I'll do that. I'll put this in the end of the intros, and then they can see when you do the video. They can do outtakes, or not outtakes, but you can like a comments box or something below.
What do you do? Edit it and then.
Yeah, well, Christy does all the editing, so I don't know how to do any of that. But she'd do that. Right. So these people have sent in questions. I'll not say the people's name, but first question is 2-stroke or 4-stroke. That is the
two-stroke.
Yeah. Well, anything two-stroke, because I've never got to race two-strokes. Plus, they're just, yeah, they're amazing, aren't they? And a four-stroke doesn't sound as good. Next question: are you coming to Macau? That's not how you spell Macau, but no, I'm not going, because we have to quarantine for 2 weeks before we get there. Obviously, then you've got the race week, and then you have to quarantine for 2 weeks when you get back. So that would be 5 weeks in total to do one, which is now one 14-lap race, which is just absolutely pointless. So that's not happening. What's your plans for next year? Pretty much this. Well, obviously nobody knows what they're doing next year, but pretty much the same as this year. Hopefully, all being well, either Super Stock 1000 or else Super Sport again. Because I'm quite enjoying riding my Super Sport bike. The next one is a rude question, so I can't ask that one. Do you ride much enduro these days? No, but we've been talking about it. Both me and Will have been talking about doing some enduro, so that might happen. But we're both not very good. What's something you wish you knew before going into the BSB paddock? Jeepers, oh, that's a tough question. Something I knew. To be fair, I've never really been lynched over or anything. I probably, I think at the start, I probably wish I hadn't have tried so hard or tried to do so much, because I think it ended up slowing me down. Whereas, just by overriding and stuff, and maybe crashing a bit more. Whereas now I take it a bit more easy and things seem to go better. So yeah, maybe to relax a bit more. Next question. When are you going to win the British Super Sport race? I've been asking that question to myself for quite a long time.
Hey,
so.
listen, I've been telling him it's possible for him to win one, and he's capable of winning for about 10 years, mate.
Maybe this weekend then. We're going to say, yeah, this weekend, Brands Hatch, we're going to win a British Super Sport race. How costly is it for a novice to pursue track days / racing? I suppose it is quite costly compared to playing football and stuff, but if you compare it to racing cars, then it's not. So I think everybody's idea of costly is a bit different. But yeah, you're going to spend some money, and especially if you're fun to crash, and you're going to spend even more money. So not so good. Road racers are on another level, in my opinion, to short circuit racers. Why are you different? I don't really know that question. Does that mean that I'm not different?
Oh, he's different. He's different, all right.
Does that mean that you think I am not on another
Some
level?
would say special.
Maybe he thinks I'm not very on another level. Don't know the answer to that one. Joey or McPint. I'm from Northern Ireland, so I have to say Joey Dunlop.
Hey, McPint would go for Joey as well.
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think he would.
Yeah, he would, to be fair, he would say that. How old was you when you first started racing? I did some mini bike racing and stuff, but when I actually started big bike racing, it wasn't until I was 16, which is really old now. Well, yeah, there's a few more, but I think that's probably enough questions, and that'll probably be like the end of this video, depending on how Christy edits and stuff like that there. But yeah, I think we're going to try, as James was saying, we're going to try and do a video up at his house someday to let you see some of the antics and stuff, as long as we've got no like health and safety people on. Do you know?
Yeah, I never thought of that.
As long as we've got no health and safety followers, we'll do a video at James's and show you some of his bikes and things like that there. So believe me, it will be interesting.